I took a shit ton of Xanax last night before going to bed, so I slept through the majority of my alarms. And like I said, I'm not a junkie. I just want to have some fun. I probably won't even end up taking the pills tonight, but just in case we need to let loose and pop like 1 or 2 Valiums, then we're gonna have them for safe measure. Alright, I just got back from the gym, so this is gonna be a quick one. I've been listening to Andrew Huberman's podcast. Let me pull it out. Robert Greene, A Process for Finding and Achieving Your Unique Purpose. Now, the clips that you just saw were me talking about taking Xanax, talking about, not being junkie, not being junkie because I'm popping a massive amount of benzos. I mean, I literally had hundreds of them. And I still do. The way I get over substances is I always keep some of them in case I want that temptation. Then it's really up to me whether or not to use them. And so far I haven't used them. I've been over a week clean now, and that's why I'm making this video. And it's really about just taking action, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations and getting comfortable being uncomfortable. That is how you achieve personal growth. That is how you get over your fears. That is how you find yourself. Because for so long I was trying to hit these quick dopamine hits, and this video is unscripted. I spent so much time alone that I have a lot of time to think, and I still haven't started journaling, so that's going to be my actual step. But for so long I was my dopamine, I was just chasing quick hits of dopamine. And with these pills, with benzos, with alcohol, now that I'm over 4 months clean, with cannabis, that I'm over 4 months sober, with these benzos as well, with Xanax, with Valium, with kratom, all these substances that I was using, I was trying to get these quick hits of easy, achievable dopamine that made me feel successful, that gave me a sense of satisfaction and a sense of reward without doing any work whatsoever. And that just decreased my baseline dopamine level to the point where I had to use more and more and more and more and more. And at the end of my benzo use, I was becoming a total mess. I have a video on my channel that you can see me clearly under the use of benzos. And some of my vlogs as well, man. On my vlog channel as well, it's like, bro, it's clear that I'm under the influence of something, man. Like... It's not really funny to laugh about because it's kind of cringe, and I shouldn't have that part of me on the internet. I might regret that someday, but it's just all my authentic self and something to reflect back on, and a state of myself that I don't ever want to see again. So my purpose of making this video today is to tell you to take action, put yourself in uncomfortable situations. It's through doing the tasks that we don't necessarily want to do that we grow as people. I have a new routine, I have a new schedule. I literally just got back from the gym. I'm about to make a protein shake, eat my 7-Eleven Toasties because it's midnight. I gotta get my routine in order, but I have a lot of things planned for the future, but instead of telling you guys all about them now, I'm going to do them step by step, and I have everything planned out, but instead of boasting about them because I don't want to say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then I get this feel-good dopamine reward for saying, I'm going to do all these things. I'd rather just do them and then show you through these weekly videos how my life is changing, how I'm changing as a person, how I'm growing. Because everybody has the potential. Everybody has unlimited potential for growth, but too many people are sleeping on themselves for whatever reason. And it's through these addictions that I've suffered through, in and out through years, that I'm finally finding myself. Like, it's ironic, you kind of have to hit a rock bottom. I've been at a lot worse than this, but this was definitely a new rock bottom that I hit, this benzo use. And then I relapsed with cannabis last year. I relapsed with alcohol last year. And then I just let myself go in the gym. And I wasn't consistent with anything in life. I wasn't consistent with self-study. I wasn't consistent with reading. And it's through these new habits of actually practicing mindfulness, of actually taking courses like biohacking your brain's health, courses that have articles that have words that are way too complex for my reading comprehension, that I'm not spending 50 minutes reading 3 articles for the course that's taking way too long. I'm a slow ass learner, so I'm just taking it day by day and doing the tasks that I don't necessarily want to do, that aren't don't release quick hits of dopamine, but at the end of the day, when I accomplish these tasks, I feel a sense of achievement, and I feel a profound sense of proudness, if I'm going to say. And just the fact that I have the ability and the privilege to be able to spend my free time learning and having self-study and having access to this amazing knowledge in the internet is just, it's a blessing, man. So my message today for anyone suffering through addiction is to stop sleeping on yourself and start building a new routine for yourself, because you can't keep on doing the same old things and expecting different results. You're going to have to put yourself through uncomfortable situations, because that's the only way that leads to personal growth. Now, I might pull out a chapter of a book, so I'm going to cut the video for a bit. So to end this video, I know it's a little bit all over the place, but like I said, I don't script anything, I just talk freely. I've been reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and I just want to read a passage from it, from Happiness is a Problem on page 31. Problems never stop, they merely get exchanged and or upgraded. Happiness comes from solving problems. The key word here is solving. If you're avoiding your problems or feel like you don't have any problems, then you're going to make yourself miserable. If you feel like you have problems you can't solve, you likewise will make yourself miserable. The secret sauce is in the solving of the problems, not in not having the problems in the first place. To be happy, we need something to solve. Happiness is therefore a form of action. It's an activity, not something that is passively bestowed upon you, not something that you can magically discover in a top 10 article on the Huffington Post or from any specific guru or teacher. It doesn't magically appear when you make enough money to add on that extra room to the house. You don't find it waiting for you in a place, an idea, a job, or even a book for that matter. Happiness is a constant work in progress, because solving problems is a constant work in progress. The solution to today's problems will lay the foundation for tomorrow's, let me just turn the page real quick, problems, and so on. True happiness occurs only when you find problems you enjoy having and enjoy solving. And now I'm in the process of enjoying solving my life's problems, of getting my act together and finally becoming a man and letting go of these vices and these devices as well, deleted social media, these distractions that were just hindering me, because I was living in a world of self-comparison to everybody else, not really knowing who I was, not able to look deep within and like find my true self, in a sense. As cheesy as that sounds, social media was so distracting. Instagram, TikTok. I no longer browse my phone when I wake up. The first thing I do is read a book, or then I do self-study. I do one of the Coursera courses. Currently, I'm doing biohacking your brain. I'm learning more about your brain's health, because I want to optimize my own health, and I want to optimize my own health when it comes to fitness, when it comes to learning about neuroscience, when it comes to learning about psychology and how our brains work, because that is how I'm going to evolve as a human being, and that is how I'm going to stay consistent with my sobriety and learn the habits and learn the science behind why I shouldn't be messing around with these substances like a little lab rat. Honestly, that's what I feel like I've been doing lately. But anyways, I hope you found some genuine inspiration from this video. But the message for today is really just look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that every action you take, every decision you make is a vote for your future self. So who do you want to be? And remember to do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it, because your future self will thank you for it. Take it easy, and remember to take action, because that's the only way your life is going to change. Your boy Mitra out. Peace.
Bands or baby, serve that daily. Have a little look, ear sun get wavy. Need some food, hanging out crazy. Same tracksuits, I'm hanging out daily. Come out, look at the smell. Leaving the crib, but you'll be back in a bit.